This is Dave, the crypto consultant. I'm coming to you from New Orleans, Louisiana. Today is Monday, March 22nd at 8:59 a.m. Central Standard Time. That is 0859 Universal Standard Time -6. We're gonna talk today just briefly about something called Cardano. Now, I want to bring your attention to Cardano because this is an important cryptocurrency. It was recently announced that Coinbase, as you can see, this is the street.com. This is an investing website. This is where a lot of information is traded in the United States, especially. And there's a recent video posted March 20th by none other than Jim Cramer, the wild man of the stock investing world, if you've ever seen his TV show. Now, look at just on the banners. This tells you something here. Okay, you got NASDAQ, you got Coinbase. You're looking at Jim Cramer being interviewed on the street, and he's talking about things like Bitcoin. This shows you, folks, that cryptocurrencies are now becoming part of the investing world. When you have a public figure like Jim Cramer making commentary about Bitcoin, you can darn well bet that it is starting to grab the attention of some major players. He's talking a little bit about the situation where Coinbase, which is probably the largest exchange in the U.S., certainly one of the best used in the U.S. and the most used, has announced an IPO where they're going to issue stock on the New York Stock Exchange. Coinbase has already, in the initial public offering, they're going to sell 114.9 million shares in the initial public offering, and the rumor is on the street that those shares have already been bid up to $375 per share. Calculate that out, and you are in the billions, folks. Okay, billions of dollars. Coinbase, when I started using it, was a rather obscure entity on the internet, and that was one of the few places that you could go as a U.S. citizen to purchase cryptocurrencies with U.S. dollars. The other issue that is important is that Morgan Stanley Bank, in what they call their capital distribution network. Now that would be your high level wealth management type banker in the Morgan Stanley system. Morgan Stanley, being a huge bank, being well known internationally, is offering Bitcoin to these wealth management level customers. So this all bodes well for Coinbase, Morgan Stanley entering into the picture, Coinbase doing the IPO, and Coinbase recently listing Cardano, which is currently for sale on Coinbase. That's huge. Okay, now Cardano's symbol, by the way, ADA, just a side note here, a little bit of crypto trivia. ADA is actually the first name of a lady computer programmer who is notably like the very first computer programmer, and her first name was Ada. Okay, I think, and I'm not sure, so don't quote me on this, I think her last name was Stellings. However, Cardano did name their crypto, and that is the trading symbol for it, ADA, after this person. Now we talked about news. Okay, let me just give you a tip. If you want to learn about cryptocurrencies, go to Cointelegraph. Cointelegraph is a giant repository for all things crypto. As far as the information they're giving here, they talk about this psychological $1 barrier. Well, in reality, there has been more like a psychological 20-cent barrier for a long time now. I Cardano's been around, okay? It's not anything new. Um, and it has been under 20 cents for years. Now, if you look at it in 2021, all of a sudden it started climbing. This is interesting just because we always wonder which of these cryptos are going to do the best. You can see this is some indication here about the futures trading using ADA, and you can see here on this diagram you've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano all listed in the top three category. Now, this used to be held by Litecoin as far as the market cap goes, but we've got Bitcoin now over $1 trillion in market cap. We've got Ethereum at $207 billion in market cap. Cardano, not close behind, but it is the third listed one in market cap at $45 billion. Okay, now these numbers, I can tell you from watching these things over the period of time, these numbers are huge compared to what we used to see. You can see here that Litecoin, which used to hold that number 3 position for a long time, is only valued market cap wise at 13 billion. Ripple, another important one. I want to bring your attention to Ripple later this week. We're going to also talk about Polkadot. Polkadot has a cute name. Its symbol is DOT. However, Polkadot is becoming a player. So we watch these things as they develop. We try to keep you up to date on which ones are coming out on the track, running the fast speed, the long distance, which horse is the strongest in this race. Currently, just a price check, Bitcoin this morning is at 57,099. That's $57,099 in trading. Ethereum at 1779, Ripple at 57 cents, Bitcoin Cash at 523. Okay, so let's move on. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about Cardano. What is Cardano? Okay, first of all, you can see there are a lot of news articles. Okay, there's a lot of news articles. Look at this, a major Dubai crypto fund to sell $750 million worth of Bitcoin to buy Cardano and Polkadot. So you're starting to see this sort of stuff come out in the news nowadays. Now, one of the things I know that it's probably not on your mind if you're a new crypto investor, but the mining ability and the mining cost of cryptos is important to their overall welfare. I want you to know Cardano is one of those that is easily mineable. That means that mining facilities, whether on the commercial or industrial level, are looking at what has the most output, in particular for a crypto that they can make money on. Well, to mine a Bitcoin nowadays is exponentially harder than it was even just a few years ago. Ethereum is difficult. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it is. You can't do it on a laptop anymore, folks. This has to be done by people with some serious computing power. However, Cardano is perfectly positioned to become the next big mineable coin. Now, what is Cardano? Okay, first of all, when you read on their website what they're trying to do, they are encouraging, as they call them, change makers, innovators, and visionaries. All right, these are the future tech market game changers that they're referring to. These are startups. These are businesses that you have no idea are just around the corner. Cardano is run by the Cardano Foundation. It also has an associated site, and I just want to show you real quick. If you want to get into the tech business and you have an idea for, let's say, a digital marketing firm, or you have an idea for an e-shopping, e-commerce platform, something on the order of that, something that is done on the internet, you can go to Cardano's website and you can look at Emergo. All right, Emergo is their um, their vision of the way that new businesses will be performed. Now, what they talk about on their website is education, enterprise development, blockchain development, using the blockchain, for instance, in order to advance your business. They talk about design, user interface, user experience. They talk about consulting, IT consulting. So these are the kinds of businesses that you're going to see get really big, and a lot of people are going to gravitate to them in the 21st century here. And right in 2021, we're getting right on the cusp of this whole new revolution that's going to come, as predicted by Alvin Toffler and his wife Adelaide. And if you go back and read the book Future Shock, they talk a lot about this electronic cottage concept. Well, this is the reality of it. This is what's happening here now. So, if you want to start that business and you want to get in line with Cardano as your helper, your partner, you can use Emergo and go on there and enter some information. Tell them about your idea. I don't know if funding is available, but they are an enterprise opportunity, and it is conducted in conjunction with Cardano, which, as I've stated, is going to be a new emerging important cryptocurrency. So just wanted to show you that. Now let's look here. I'm just going to show you in general what we're talking about in trading activity. Okay, so let's just go back before 2021. All right, Cardano, for a long time, folks, for a long time, has been below 20 cents. Okay, it's been on the blockchain, it's been on the trading platforms, and it's been on in wallets and easily tradable and exchangeable in wallets. So it's been around a long time. But here's the thing: this 20 cent mark it was the line of resistance, as I call it. Now, in January of this year, right around January 3rd, some of this news about the future of Cardano started getting out, and you started to see a little price increase. You had a huge run up right there at the beginning of February, and now today we are floating at a frothy $1.40 range or top for Cardano. This past area here was when it was going from the 40 to 90 cent mark. This was a jump. Okay, when that happened, Cardano did catch attention, and now, as you can see, when that happened, it has caught the attention of some, probably, I would imagine, a few whales. A few whales have entered the picture. They're saying, okay, this may be the next big bet. It may be the next Bitcoin. We don't know, but we're definitely going to get in onto it. And I just read you that blurb from 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 the Cointelegraph, where it was talking about 700, I think it's $750 million in Bitcoin was traded to get into Cardano. That's huge money, folks. That's big. That's serious. So I want you to think about it. Now, I never advise investing. I'm not an investment advisor. I am only a person who is interested in cryptocurrencies, and I do not receive any money from any cryptocurrency company whatsoever. I just happen to be a big fan of the technology. Now, remember ADA? That is a symbol for Cardano. As I said, it was named after a female figure in the computer technology world who helped to establish computer programming back in the old days. So this is an interesting scenario here. Currently, Cardano is up 790.92% for the 1 year period. Just to give you a little bit more technical information, it is on a buy this morning, on Monday morning, for the summary indicators, and according to the moving averages, a strong buy. Good indications there that there's going to be some activity this week in Cardano. It's one to keep your eye on. And I am Dave, the crypto consultant. I am on YouTube as David Dillard, the crypto consultant. I'm also on Facebook as the crypto consultant. So you can follow me in either of those two places. I want to thank everyone for listening this morning. That's your update on the crypto world. We're going to have some interesting videos this week on a couple of things you may not have heard about. I want to bring some things to your attention that could be very interesting, as a matter of fact. So tune in, subscribe, go to my Facebook page and like it, and you will receive any breaking cryptocurrency news that you need to know about. This is Dave, the crypto consultant. Thank you very much.